Hello and welcome into the deep dive for the Tuesday Tune-Up Relationship Edition. I set the intention of looking at connections that were either romantic, friendship, or just any connection that is very important to you and very much on your mind right now about what you need to do with it. And so with the first part of the reading, we were kind of learning that we might need to consider ending things. We absolutely have to end things from the way that they have been because the old way is not going to work anymore, but we could have to completely walk away from this connection altogether. So we're not going to try to control anyone and make them have to be anything for us. We're going to let them make that decision of whether they're not going to whether they're showing up or not. And I think that there was some slip there of just like they're not showing up, or else you wouldn't be invested in even wanting to find out what's going on, because when they're showing up and they're communicating with you, you don't even need to look into that stuff, right? So let's find out, what do you really need to do? So we're going to start this one with the Hidden Truth Oracle. So let me get my spread up so I can see. All right, so what are they not saying right now? What unspoken feelings or truths are coming up from your specific person? All right, so what are they not saying at this time? What is this person not saying? And they are still being very resistant to even wanting to speak. Okay. And we got some stuff coming out. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else? Yes. All right. There we go. Let's see. What does this person have to say to us today? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Starting strong. Okay. I regret lying to you. I hope so. I sure hope so. Okay. I left when I saw you with someone. I wish I could take back my words. I feel you even though we are apart. So it tells me that this connection really is, this one is already not together. I want to be more than friends. It's not just friendship. I hid who I really am from you. I can't stop thinking about you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Sometimes I lay awake at night thinking about you. You were the best thing in my life. I look for you everywhere. Okay, so this person, even though they are feeling very conflicted, and so this tells me a little bit more about this card right here from the first part of the reading. Even though they are feeling very conflicted, they are not on the same page. They know that they're not in alignment. They know that they are not in alignment. I think that the biggest thing is that they fear that they can't be the thing that you really want them to be, that they are just way too different. When you're looking at these two, the reflections here, you've got one is in sea and one is on land. And the one who is in the sea cannot live on the land, and the one who is on the land cannot live in the sea. So I think that's how they are seeing themselves. It's like, oh my gosh, I want you. I really want this connection, but I don't know how to get there because I just feel this wall here, this invisible wall. I can see you. I know exactly that that's what I want, but I don't know how to get to you. So they're feeling just extremely conflicted. They don't know if they can actually rise to be aligned with you because they're not wanting you to have to come down to them. They know your worth, they know your value, they know you are exactly where you need to be. They just don't know if they can meet you there. And I know that that's sad. And so that again comes back to that, do you want the person or do you want the experience? They are pretty much saying, I want you to have the experience that you deserve. That's love. That is love if I've ever seen it. Somebody that knows I cannot be what you need me to be, but I want you to still have what it is that you're wanting. Now, maturity is being able to speak that. And they're not speaking that, is what I'm getting. And that's probably part of the misalignment, is that you are also very emotionally mature too. And I just see that that's the level. And so understanding your worth is like you are like the Lamborghini. That's what's coming to me right now. So you're like the Lamborghini, okay? It's high value, highly desired, but not a lot of people can actually afford that, right? So there's not a lot of people out there who are going to be able to even afford to buy you. Okay? They're not even going to be able to afford to attain you. And I think that that's what this person is seeing. Is like, I'd love to have a Lamborghini. You are the Lamborghini, but I can't afford a Lamborghini. And I don't see that I'm ever in my life going to have a lifestyle that's going to make me able to afford a Lamborghini. So I think that's how they're looking at it. And it's a very it's an intelligent way of looking at it. And like I said, I see the love there is that they do understand your value. And so they're wanting someone who can actually give you what you deserve to give you what you deserve. But they don't feel like that they can do that as where they're at right now. All right. So the next 30 days. So how will the next 30 days play out? So we are going to be using where did I do with it? The Light Seers Tarot. So how are the next 30 days going to play out? We have the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So the Hierophant. So this is someone who's really getting connected to source, their higher power, even maybe their higher self in this situation too. But they are spending some time really getting, just in that energy and getting connected and aligned so that they know what they need to do. With the King of Pentacles, that is somebody who is really focused on their finances right now. If this person really is wanting to give you the life that you deserve, this could be the focus. This could be why they are, kind of pulled back right now, is that they're trying to get themselves to become the person that you actually deserve, this King of Pentacles that you actually deserve. Somebody who is very focused on the stability, the long term, the safety. So this person is a very good provider and a protector. And then with the Ace of Cups, so that it allows them to be able to be open to this connection. Right now, they are not able to be open to the connection. They're not where they need to be. They know they're not what you deserve. And so they're not even able to be open. But once they get this divine inspiration that helps them know how to build that stability, they are essentially wanting to come back and have this with you. Okay. And that's within the next 30 days. Okay. What you don't see coming right now. So what hidden influences or events could surprise you at this time? What do you not see coming? We have the Hangman. So there is a perspective shift coming in. This is really just taking that leap of faith. Somebody is taking a leap of faith. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. They've seen things in a different way. And I think maybe that's coming back to this. They've gotten some divine inspiration. And so they can see it in a different way now. They can see maybe the path ahead now, or they're at least trusting that the path is going to be there, that they're going to find what needs to happen. There's trust there. Okay, so how will this impact the relationship and your perspective? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so I'm seeing this in a couple of different ways. this could also indicate stuck energy. And so they're seeking to, they want to have that faith. They want to have that trust. They want to take that leap of faith. But I think because there is that hesitancy and not just the direct knowing, there is the heartbreak of just kind of not knowing what's going to happen. Still things feeling stagnant. Because the Three of Swords is about heartbreak, but this is a heartbreak that can still be healed and mended. And maybe this new perspective actually does bring some mending to the heartbreak, does help to heal, does bring the healing to that. Okay. All right. So what is your best move forward right now in this connection? We have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. All right, so the Queen of Wands is knowing your worth, knowing what you deserve, and not settling for less than that. The Ten of Pentacles is about creating your legacy. You're building a legacy for your family. And so you need to be wise about the decisions that you're making so that they have long-term benefit. And then the Nine of Wands is just keep going. This has been a long, difficult path, but you are being given opportunities for growth all throughout this. And so while, yes, it's been difficult, I think that we are still headed in the right direction. All right, so I'm going to close this out with final guidance from the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. So what is the key message or advice for navigating this connection with clarity and alignment? What advice do we have right now to help you navigate this connection with clarity and alignment? We have unraveling. And so that just helps. Okay, I'm coming back to this Five of Wands energy, because this feels like that's the jumbled up energy, even though it doesn't look like it in this card. Five of Wands is very jumbled up. And so when I think of the unraveling, it's like trying to break free from the pieces of that jumbled up mess of the Five of Wands. Okay, so unraveling. Unraveling is an opportunity to let go of the parts of yourself that have been holding you back. This transformational journey back to your intuitive self is like peeling off the layers of an onion. Each layer that is uncovered brings a deeper understanding of yourself, creating a new confidence and ease. By choosing this card, you are ready to peel off another layer. Where are you feeling most stuck in your life? Work, romance, or self-confidence? In order to unravel, you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Look inward to uncover fears and insecurities in this area. Remember, vulnerability is a power, not a weakness. The more that you understand yourself, the freer you will become. How to unravel? This unraveling process will help you tap into your subconscious and uncover what has been blocking you from reaching your full potential. Grab a notebook. Write this prompt at the top of your page and then fill in the blanks. My lack of self-confidence is holding me back from blank. Or my lack of love is holding me back from blank. What is your lack? What do you feel the lack is? And what is it holding you back from? Allow yourself to write free form for 3 pages. Don't take your pen off the page. Don't write to make sense or to read it back. Write with curiosity and just keep writing. Now you've started the journey of unraveling. From here, you can begin to rebuild yourself into the person that you choose to be. So the unraveling is it was asking you to really set the intention, write it out at the top of your paper, and then just write. And that to me is the automatic writing, when you just give yourself the free, or it's channeling through writing, when you just kind of just keep going. And so a lot of times I'll start, even my channel is, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? And then like whatever that first word is that pops in, I go from there. I grab that and I run with it, and I just keep going until the words just come to this natural conclusion. All right, so I'm going to close this out there. Thank you for joining me again. And thank you for coming to the extended, and hopefully it has been helpful for you and giving you some clarity and guidance and help you know what to do with this connection. I think that there are new beginnings that are going to be happening with this connection. As long as we can get into this alignment, I feel like that there is a possibility. This person definitely wants to be in this connection. They just don't know if they have what it takes to be in the connection. And so you're not obligated to sit around and wait for this person to become what it takes. You decide first, I want either the person or I want the experience. And so if this person can show up to give you that experience, that's amazing and wonderful. And, just yay. But if they're not, we're not forcing them to. But if you still want the experience, you're not going to be able to get it from this person at this time. So you do have to make decisions about that. And just pulling it back, even in that way, when you're telling them, like, I'm making this decision because it's the most healthy decision for me to be able to live a life that is aligned with my own truth and my own goals and desires. Like, I am always open for the possibility that this does line up again in the future. But right now we have to accept it's not aligned, and I have to keep moving forward if that's what you're wanting, when we're talking about the experience. But again, we go back to the person. If you want it to be the person, then you have to make the changes for you about what this plan over here is going to look like. All right, so I'm going to close it there. And again, hope you've gotten some guide. All right, I'm going to close it there. All right, see you later. Bye.